Alright guys, welcome to Dodster Reviews. We are going to do a quick review of force fields.
Yep.
Overall, I gotta say, it was incredible to be a part of something new, because this was the first, big EDM festival in Wisconsin. A couple of the things that I want to say out the gate that I found a little strange is that you gotta buy multiple tickets.
Yeah.
You gotta buy a festival pass. You gotta buy.
Tent.
You don't have to buy. You have to buy a camp access pass and a camping pass.
And the festival pass.
I said that already. The festival pass, camping pass, and then camp access pass. But then when you get there, you have to have 4 different things.
Yeah.
You need the wristband to get in the festival. You need a wristband to get to your campsite. You need a car sticker, and you need a tent sticker.
Yeah.
Which is
very difficult to put on, by the way, because they're like, "I just put it in the screen in the window," but it had to zip it halfway so it would stay in there because it just kept peeling off.
And having to deal with all these different passes, I'm like, what do I even do with any of this? They were enforcing it, but not really. I wasn't wearing mine, and there was a bunch of other people not wearing theirs, and they singled her out when we were coming back from the festival to the campgrounds, and pulled her off and held her inside the festival, and were basically not letting her leave.
How'd I get in the festival if I'm not camping, bitch?
I looked at them and I was like, what is this? I was like, what are we doing? And then I was thinking in my head, I'm like, she's dressed up like the rest of us. Her butt cheeks are out like every other girl.
No.
What?
Yeah.
Obviously, she paid to be here. She's, so we had to sit there and wait for one of our buddies to go run back to the campsite. Shout out to you, Matt. I appreciate you, baby boo. And then he came all the way back and brought her the pass. It's just that was a giant waste of time. And then as we were sitting there, we saw other people walking by with no wristband.
Well, they let you out with no wristband.
Right.
He straight up was right in front of me. There's a couple of people in between us, but you walked out, didn't have the same wristband. They didn't say shit to you. I walk out. They asked me to pull my sleeve up. They didn't see mine. And then they held me back.
That's crazy.
They some old white bitch.
Yeah, they weren't stopping anybody else.
Sorry, it's for your safety. It's safety precautions. We can't let you into the campsite if you don't have your camp access. I'm like, bitch, how did I get over here? How the fuck how did I get over here if I don't have a camp? Where did I come from?
What do you mean it's for her safety? What do you mean it's for anybody's safety? I get having security. Your job is just to fucking be there, dude. You don't need to sit there and be like, oh, you need this, you need that.
Shout out to the one security guard that let me in with my big old bag of hot Cheetos into the festival area because you were not allowed to bring your own food. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I needed that snack.
And the only reason they do that is because they want you buying only their food.
I promised to buy
festival.
food, and I gave them the puppy dog eyes, and he let me in with my party-sized bag of hot Cheetos.
And we still will buy food. We just want to bring in some freaking snacks, man.
I need my snacks.
And then we'll buy one thing and then go back to the campsite and cook,
Yeah.
But with the negatives out of the gate, a lot of the positives, I'll go ahead and include a clip of the drone show. That was incredible. And I was acting like an idiot.
So was I. It's okay.
Because they had drone spaceships up in the sky, and I was like, oh my god, we're about to be abducted. Just watch. It's fantastic. So I'll go ahead and include that clip right now.
The aliens are here!
There's a spaceship out here, guys!
They come to take us!
Holy fuck, we're gonna be abducted!
They're here!
Everybody panic! Let's start a riot!
We're going home! Take us home!
They're all there's no camera. Oh my god! We're all gonna die!
It's literally a 10. It's like a to point at an aircraft.
I missed Ryan so much. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I missed you too,
I
Nikki.
miss your energy. You are just everything. They're gonna die! I need that. You are the soul of our campsite.
Oh my god, was that a fucking nuke? They're gonna kill us all! They're gonna kill us all! Panic! Mayhem! Anarchy!
They're here! Okay, so you're gonna scare people in the fucking.
Oh, I think it's over. Oh, no, never mind, it's not. There's a titty in the sky! Give me that nippy! Whoa. The hell's that? That titty's got its own house, guys. No.
Late night radio.
Whoa, whoa. Okay.
Oh my god!
Shut the hell up! Shut up!
All right, appreciate you watching. That shit was pretty magical. I mean, it was cool.
Talking about titties in the sky, having their own houses and shit.
Titties in the sky, them dropping nukes on us,
Okay.
dude. It was just awesome. So when I was screaming everybody riot, I didn't actually mean to riot. It was just joking around.
Pre-riots.
Yeah. Just if anybody else like came out of their campsites like scared or anything, I would just be like, "Hey, I'm just messing around. There's just stuff going on in the sky right now."
Look
So,
up.
yeah, just look at it and you'll get it.
Aliens in the sky.
Yeah. I was just really excited. I have never seen anything like that in person.
Yeah, it was so cool.
I've seen videos of it, but experiencing that was really, really
Well,
awesome.
we had just gotten back from the actual festival grounds from watching sets, and then we went and
Well,
we were just gonna relax.
The festival was still going on, and if you were in the festival grounds, that shit was directly above your head. I saw other videos
well,
of
that's
it.
when we left the Marshmallow. So.
Yeah, Marshmallow, he angered me. I can't do it if Marshmallow's your guy, that's your guy, but I hated it. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. The whole point, I'm sorry to be so negative, but I got to be honest here. The whole point of being a good DJ is mixing and flowing. He did none of that.
It was very choppy.
Very choppy, all over the place. 1 second he'd be playing like techno, the very next second dubstep, and then like a housey vibe, and then rhythm.
He was giving me whiplash to the max.
It was ridiculous, bro. I hated every second of it. There were a couple times that I'm like, oh, this beat's good, and then immediately he'd just be like, bram, 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 bram. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like it just because DJs are supposed to take you places. There's supposed to be a build up and then a drop and then a flow throughout, and you're supposed to feel things and then go crazy in moments, and
he was making me feel like I wanted to go home.
Not just like you're thrown in a freaking blender and thrown all over the damn place. Like I don't know how to feel right now, dude. How am I supposed to dance? Like it was just
I couldn't even like take a nap during that set. I don't even know how you were trying to, because I was laying there just miserable,
I was completely dissociating and just closing my mind and taking myself somewhere else.
I guess my anxiety and paranoia was through the roof.
Because we had friends that we were hanging out with that enjoy Marshmallow, and I wanted to be with them while they enjoyed the music that they like. And I took it as far as I could go, and I was trying to lay down and just not even be a part of it. And then my friend was like, come on, get up, enjoy Marshmallow. And I'm just like, no, I was down on the ground for a reason. And then maybe 20 minutes after that, I was like, guys, can we leave? And everyone was pretty much down. I think everyone that even likes Marshmallow kind of was like, okay, yeah, this isn't...
let's go.
Yeah. And then as we were walking away, I was like, fuck you, Marshmallow, you suck. I hate this shit. I am angry. And people were probably just staring at us like, who is this guy? And I'm just like, dude, I can't. I was just...
Me walking by.
Yeah. Because that's not what being a DJ is. It's just... That's not it. It's not. Whatever, I'll get off that.
We kind of already talked about it anyway.
Huh?
We kind of already talked about it anyway.
Yeah, but this is like the core review. Like we talked about a lot of this stuff in our podcast already, but this is just like a review of it.
Yeah.
Artifacts was incredible.
Yeah.
That was a rough time for her.
Saw like not even probably like a quarter of that show.
Because they have 2 stages that are in pavilions. I wish they had one more outside stage because she is prone.
I prefer the outside stages.
Yeah, prone to seizures. So if she goes to an indoor set, it could really throw her off.
Just the overstimulation of like too many people, overcrowding, overheating, and then the strobe lights, not the lasers, not the visuals, the strobe lights.
Right, the white strobe lights.
And then, like intoxication on top of all that, like it's just not. It's a recipe for disaster, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you had a good time at Artifacts. I liked the music, and I wanted to go see it, so I went over there with him, but I just couldn't do it.
Right.
I'm hard-headed. I had to learn the hard way, I guess.
And there were... So, who else was it? Ravenscoon?
Yeah.
At the end of Ravenscoon, I went in the pavilion on the top, and I saw them playing... I think it was Ravenscoon.
It was Ravens, because I was sad that I missed it.
At the very end of his set, he was playing Pink Pony Club on repeat, and every time he would repeat the song and do a flip of it, he would just up the bass with the song. And I'm going to go ahead and include a clip of that in here as well, so go ahead and enjoy that quick bit. Okay, so with that clip, we had to make it like 5 seconds. Just because I don't know exactly how copyright works. Because copyright is it's a tricky one. We just had like a whole heated debate about it, and we got completely derailed from the review of force fields. So I clipped that out. We're good now. I love you.
Eyelash in my eye. I love you too.
Are you good, fam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I loved the culture at Force Fields. They had what do they have? They had the take one leave one baskets everywhere of just a bunch of random. Yeah, she loves that stuff, dog.
I want to have one.
Yeah, we'll do one for Secret Dreams because I do a decent amount of Secret Dreams, and it's coming up. Force Fields had them everywhere. There, Jesus, there were so many of them, dude. It was pretty awesome. I loved it. It was like old school raving all over again.
They're the light of my life.
Yeah, it was just great, man. It was great.
If you don't know what a take one leave one is, they're like little treasure chests that people have at their campsites. They're like basically it's like a cardboard box most of the time, but it says take one leave one, and you can trade like stickers, or if people see those little like figurines of like little aliens or cows.
Yeah.
Or glow sticks. Some people throw some crazy ish in those boxes, but we don't need to talk about that stuff.
Like a little bag of dicks.
Oh,
a little bag of candy dicks.
I got some little bags of dicks to throw at my friends, but
I didn't realize
them in take one leave one boxes.
I didn't realize that you brought those.
Yeah.
I was telling Jeremy about it. I was like, yeah, dude, they handed out all this stuff. We got like a random bag of dicks somewhere.
Yeah, that was me.
And it was her this whole time.
I am the queen of take one leave ones at this point. I love them.
Yeah.
I brought a whole little like Ziploc bag of random little things, and I don't have any more left because I got rid of them all, and I traded them for new things.
It's a great place where you could go to be a kid again, and they're very like all about plur and candy and stuff, which it's kind of died off
and
a little bit, but like
where's my Sprouts?
It's still here, dude.
They are.
Yeah. So we're gonna do plur right now.
I suck at it.
So it's okay.
I haven't been doing the plur thing as long as he has, so I'm not good at it. But when people come up to me at festivals, somebody in an alien costume came up to me during one of the force field sets, and she's like, "Do you want to trade candies?" And I was like, "You gotta show me how to do it because I'm a baby."
Here. Put this on.
But
it's peace,
love,
unity, and then respect is you trade candy. So I gotta take it off all my stuff. Your hands are freaking massive, dude.
My hands are not. Your hands are bigger than mine.
There you go.
You're a little baby hands.
And then boom.
Whoa.
And my hand's just so fat. Here, put your hand up on mine. Oh, I guess my hand is bigger than yours. I don't know what I was talking about.
Like long fingers, but they're really skinny.
Yeah.
Like skeleton fingers.
Yeah, I think that's what I was saying.
I do have big hands as far as like the length.
From my angle, like right here, it looks big.
Look at your fingers.
Oh my God, it's even bigger.
So I said, I was like, your fingers are bigger than mine.
I'm beefy. I'm a beefy boy.
Oh, this is the one. I think I grabbed this one from you from a Take One Leave One because it says the Astral Project.
Yeah, there's that.
I got a couple of those for you. I made some too.
Yeah. So this one just says love.
Yeah, I made you that one.
You made that one, yeah. Also, with your wristbands, the multiples that you have to get, they send you these little candies in with it, like this.
Oh, yeah, I kept the orange one.
Yeah.
That one just said force fields, and then that one said, like,
and then
Love and Dub or something like that.
This one I got there. Some random person put it on my pinky during the artifact set because I was getting down and my hands were going like this and stuff.
I was dying, but he got a free candy.
Yeah, they just slipped it on my pinky and I was like, oh, sweet. And then they gave me another like 3D printed like fidget toy where it's like a circle and then another circle around it and you could like yeah, we talked about that in the podcast, but I really liked all that stuff. It added a really nice touch. And this is like so I don't know if the promoters for the festival made this, but this is the Force Fields like logo.
2025.
2025 it says on there. It's really small. I don't know if you guys can. Oh, they could barely see it. Let me zoom. Oh. Okay, like right. Yep. Force Fields right there. Bada boom.
And I got you this one from a Take One Leave One. This one says stay hydrated and it's got like a little canister on it.
So stay hydrated with a little jar. Mm-hmm. Which you're definitely not putting liquids in there.
No, but it reminds you to stay hydrated.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend putting anything in there because there was multiple times that this would just fall off. Yeah,
where'd
those
your
little
jars. Jar go?
Yeah, but it's all good. This one I've had for years. I got this at I got this at Spring Awakening back when that was still a thing in Chicago. No longer a thing.
Never been. Now I will never go.
So one other quick thing that we forgot to include in our review of Force Fields is that our buddy Tim came with us with a really cool robot suit. He would stand on these stilts and have these lights, and he had this crazy mask. He designed the whole thing himself. It's actually really impressive. He went to Force Fields and did the whole thing just for free. He just did it. He even put these laser lights in his fingers and could just like beam light. It's really cool. And shout out to you, Tim, for doing it because he's a trooper, man. He stood on stilts on that thing for I don't even know, at least like 6 to 8 hours with nowhere to sit. You know, walk around in crowds and taking pictures with people and all that stuff. So it's really cool. I'm going to include some clips of it right now and some pictures we took as a group. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll include his Instagram page down in the description. So you guys can go and check him out and see all the festivals he's going to. So, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Here comes the Jolly Green Giant and Nikki.
It was gonna be crazy.
Never go.
I also got this poncho to kind of rock like my space cowboy hat theme I got going on. She got Hot Girls Love Drum and Bass.
Yeah, our alien friend David, he found this. It was a ground score.
Yeah.
He said he came running into the campsite and he was like, I found this hat on the ground and I thought about you.
Because we
okay,
because we like drum and bass and
Yeah.
Nicole hates drum and bass.
Yeah, she does.
So I get it.
So I wore it, and I'm hot, but I wore it most of the weekend.
You are hot.
Oh wait, let me show them my poncho.
We're a couple hot people.
Hot tamales.
Oh.
What? I'm showing them my poncho.
No, your vape made a really loud noise on the vape
So-
or on the mic.
Let me see.
Hold on, let me. Yep.
Stitch and wiggle at the bottom. And then the back thing, but it's like
Yeah.
a rainbow.
And then I'll show off my poncho that I
Bye,
got.
hot dog. Bye.
So, can you tell me if they can just look at the... Can they read what it says?
Ah,
Sorry.
no, because it's under the lamp.
Oh.
And even you're just too far away. Here, I can read it. What does it say? Turn towards me. Oh, it does say what you said. Beautiful things don't ask for attention.
Yup. And then, yeah. And then Jack Skeleton on the front of it.
Smoking a something.
a cigar.
Yeah. He's like in a mugshot almost because it's got the like counts on the side.
Yeah. And it's at the same campgrounds where they have Rockfest.
Rockfest, yeah.
Yeah, in Wisconsin. So overall, I would recommend to go.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I liked it a lot. I liked
Yeah.
the people. I liked the vibe. They kept their porta potties very clean for the most part.
For
It's
the
a
most part.
festival. I think, especially of the size, they're not really used to that size of shit. So
So for
every morning they'd clean and restock though, which was wonderful.
right, for their first year of it being like as big a scale, they knocked it out of the park.
And free showers.
Free showers. I almost forgot about the free showers.
Hot showers.
Yes.
And we took one twice in one day.
Yeah. Every
we got
day.
there Thursday.
So I liked being able to show up early with no music because there was
Yeah.
no pressure to set up fast. We could take our
It was
time. We
super
could just
chill.
hang out
Yeah.
and actually do like some camping
Yeah.
instead of like constantly going around for music and doing all this other shit all the whole
I
time.
love going a day before if we can, honestly.
Right. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and the showers was the best part.
And honestly, I'm cool with 2 days, man. I don't need to be doing 4 or 5 day
No.
events. Like if they open the camping before the festival starts, that's sick. That's also why people do pre-parties, but you got to pay extra for that.
Yeah.
For your Forest Fields tickets, we didn't have to pay extra for any
Showing
of it.
up on Thursday. There was not like a
And
pre-Thursday.
We
nothing.
could camp for the whole week
Some of our
before.
friends showed up on Wednesday.
Yeah, you could camp almost like I think Wednesday was the first day that you could
Yeah.
come in, and then you could stay for a couple days after
Mhm.
the festival if you wanted to. You know, like it's
Yeah.
just nice because a lot of festivals like everyone's packing up at once, and
You
the
need to
traffic,
get out on this day.
the traffic, it just gets insane. It takes
Fucked.
forever to get out. It's just kind of madness.
Yeah.
And they nailed it, man. You could tell like it's definitely ran by people that know how to run
It's
events.
very organized.
Yeah. I think they need to cut down on all the passes that you need to get.
Yeah. Maybe just combine it all into maybe even just 2. Like even if it's
Like I've never heard of a camp access pass
No.
before. That's so strange to me. I know it's a campground, so they have different rules, so they might need to still keep doing it, but it's
Maybe
like,
they had that because they would have people come in for just the fest, like people local
uh-huh.
would even just come in for just the festival. So they would go in and go to the festival and not go to the campgrounds.
But I think other people should be allowed into the campgrounds to hang out.
It should be
Well,
those people.
I guess for theft, though.
But those people that are locals that are coming in for just the festival and not camping, they should have one separate band that gets them full access to just the festival. And then the people that are camping should have a different bracelet, just one.
Right.
That's for all of their shit.
Yes.
And then we could have one sticker on just our car.
Right.
Because like they already have the rule of one tent per site. So
if there's multiple cars for one site,
then you already know.
Right.
If there's a sticker on that car and that car's in that site, then that tent is for that car.
Right. Yeah. Perfect. That's exactly how it should be done. And the camping space that they give you, you could take as much space.
It's so big.
You could take as much space as you want. We felt like we had enough room to breathe. Yeah. It was incredible.
We had a really spaced out, like, big living room, kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, plenty of
it was one
area.
Of the best,
we weren't all crammed on one site. It was so great.
It was one of the best campsites I've ever had. That's the part that I'm nervous about Secret Dreams, because sometimes they pack people in.
It's very, yeah.
But
that's why I give Force Field a 10 out of 10, honestly.
Yeah.
There's nitpicky things. It was their first year doing something like this, so we're not going to be too harsh on them. Maybe next year they might figure that shit out.
With the wristbands.
Yeah.
And the tickets are cheap.
They are.
You know, for the festival itself, it was like $60-$70 to go. What made it expensive was having to buy the camp access pass and then the camping pass.
Which, honestly, I'll pay even $200 for the 2 days, $100 a day for the whole wristband for one just to go. Like, I would even pay that just to go because it's so good.
Right. Right. Even if we're not a huge fan of all the music, there's still...
I love the big alien flower plants in the field all over the place. They're, like, massive.
Yeah. So, upcoming Secret Dreams.
Yes.
That is our favorite by far. It's, like, literally... perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The campgrounds can get a little crowded at times, but we always make it work. We always figure it out.
Yeah.
The music is just freaking-tastic. And we'll do a little bit more vlogging there, where I'm gonna shoot for doing like a quick podcast episode with like a few people, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Vlog style. We'll do more vlog style and record a little bit more stuff of it.
It does not need to be a sit down, let's have a conversation, because we're too, like, trying to do stuff the whole time. Because we'll even go night wander and do stuff, so we could do that. We could just vlog us getting down for the weekend. Like,
I'm down to do that instead of having the microphones and all that stuff.
Do that.
Yeah. We'll just keep it simple.
You didn't even tell them about how I was beating up the operation table.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right, here's a clip of that right now. Okay.
I'm over it.
So, I think that was a perfect way to end off the review for Force Fields. Y'all need to go check it out. Like, for real.
Yeah, they have, like, the big, just to kind of context, they have, well, I don't know if they're going to have it next year, but this year they had these ginormous, like, games. We kept missing it, because by the time that I would think about going over there, they were already, like, closed. Like, they were still there, but they had all the pieces missing. Like, they had Big Battleship, they had Operation, they had, like, one of those maze tables where they put a ball in, and you have to get it from one side to the other. The ring, like, drinking game where you have to throw the ring and land it on the hook.
Oh, yeah, like the tabletop one where you set it on there and you have to, like, let the string land on there. There was a massive one.
Yeah.
All that stuff was sick.
They had Giant Connect 4.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. But they also had this, like, big, like, gazebo over there where they had all these little built-in, like, little shelves for also take one, leave ones, which was really cool.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you guys kept leaving me. I was getting distracted by all the little things in the shelves. And you guys were like walking.
I know. It's because we would walk 5 feet, and you're like, "Ooh, take one, leave one."
Yeah, I'm obsessed. I have a problem. I don't care. I'll find you eventually.
She was all about her little stuff and things,
Yeah.
and I was just like wanting to
I told
wander.
you, I'm the queen of take one, leave ones. I see it. I got.
No, it's adorable, but that's just why we left because you're like.
It's okay. I got long legs. I'll catch up to you eventually.
Right. Mommy long legs.
Yeah, yeah. But the operation table it didn't have any of the pieces.
Video of you,
but
dude.
the thing would still, I was still doing the red nose and making the zzz sound. So, let's just say I was having a great time.
Yep. We're working on getting my Nubs Shopify stuff up. There's a couple on my hat just to advertise it. And yeah, it'll all be there. I know we repeated a lot of stuff from the actual podcast, but this is just a shorter, quick, like specifically about this festival.
You don't want to watch the hour and a half long episode.
Yeah, hour and 40 something minutes.
40,
Yeah. Love you guys. Bye now.
Bye.
Okay, this is a good way to test if the volume is working or not. I don't know. 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 I don't know.
Test. Say something very use your high pitched.
What is that?